Hello and welcome to all you Sagittarians. How are you doing? Happy birthday for some of you, right, who are having a birthday in December. These are the monthly horoscopes for December. For Sagittarius, for most, in general, very much in general, precise, concise, not too long videos. Just know what's going on in December. And for you, most importantly, it's your ruler shifting into a new sign. So I'm going to be talking about Jupiter-Saturn conjunction in Aquarius. Going to be talking about the eclipse in your sign. Super, super interesting. Going to be talking about Mars and going to be talking about Lilith a tiny little bit. But let's start with the eclipse because this is happening at 23 degrees of Sagittarius. So that's going to be the moon on the 14th of December. The moon and the sun together with the south node, which is about letting go. Together they're having that eclipse. So all Sagittarians will feel it, but of course the ones who've got planets around 23 degrees are going to feel it the most. And these are the people who are born around and about the 13th up until the 17th of December. So you're going to feel it the most. What is this energy all about? Now, this eclipse belongs to the Saturn cycle full south. It's the same one as the one that happened on the 30th of November. And so it's a lot about strong emotions, feelings of faith. But this one, the difference with the one in November, this one is trining Mars in your fifth house. I like that so much because a lot of Sagittarians have been wanting to go forwards in that fifth house with Mars there, being for so long, going backwards and forwards and bumping into Saturn, bumping into Pluto, bumping into your own ruler. And that has really been frustrating for those of you who want romance in your life. That could have been, the fifth house, the house of romance. You wanted it so badly, but you couldn't because of some practical reasons, Saturn, or because of, and this is the Pluto story here, because of that it would really change your values. It would really put your life upside down if you go through with this. Mars in the fifth house squaring up to Pluto in your second house. You're going to have that energy again in December. So Mars and Pluto are going to square up for the last time, for the third time now in that fifth house. But as I said, you're getting help of the eclipse in your sign. And that means the following. So when it comes to matters of the heart, so I'm talking about love here, romance, but it could also be with a child. It could also be a new project that you want to launch or a new hobby that you want to do and it's not going forward. So even a new business that you want to implement. All of these things. So a lover, a child and whatnot. All these things, know for sure that when you are going through with it, with the love story, with the project, with the new hobby and whatnot, with this Mars going forwards in your fifth house, it's gonna have consequences for sure with that Pluto. And the consequences are going to be that your life changes when it comes to your values. And quite drastically because it's transformation, it's Pluto. But the good thing is that this energy of Mars trines this eclipse in your sign, which means that the old you, it will be a good moment for the old you is dying. The old you that is no longer suiting you. There is an ending of a cycle with you for sure. And an emphasis on new people coming into your life for sure. But now it's about like a death of yourself. And so that you can have that rebirth afterwards. But first, of course, there's the letting go of the old you. So it's definitely quite serious energy there going on. And know exactly, if you're implementing that Mars in your fifth house, you've got opportunity now, but know that it has consequences. And that's why the Pluto is there. It doesn't take things light. But if you're ready, you're ready, because this shows also that a part of you is dying and that you are ready to implement these new connections, to implement this new freshness of new people in your life that reflect the newness of you as well. So very deep stuff there for the Sagittarians. And as I said, your ruler Jupiter on the 20th enters Aquarius, and Saturn enters Aquarius as well on the 18th in a conjunction, that is, these two. So you're gonna, and that is good for the Sagittarians. I really love it. I have a Sagittarius rising as well. I'm looking forward to this because it's your ruler Jupiter going to be in a way more enjoyable sign of Aquarius. Aquarius goes well with your energy of Sagittarius, and it's in the 3rd house. It's a thinking house, it's a learning house. You love to do that. It's connection with siblings, connections with neighbors, connections in your neighborhood, connections with studying, with learning, with teaching, communicating. That is all going to be favored. And not only in December, it's for the whole or most of the 2021 that you're gonna feel that energy. Jupiter and Saturn together on a fixed star, a very positive fixed star called Altair, which is about confidence, and Albireo, which is about very lovable energy. So there's going to be confidence that you are gaining, and stability. Seriousness for sure, because you, Jupiter, are with Saturn. So that's, after all, it is a serious planet. But it's about you making things real. It's about the combination of Jupiter and Saturn. It's very interesting to have this. People who have this in a natal chart, they are like the practical visionaries. So there is like a new plan for you on a mental level in the 3rd house, a practical visionary, that you are having the opportunity. So it's not just a vision, it's making it real for sure. Whatever it is that it is for you that you want to plan out for 2021. Here are the seeds that are planted here. And the expansion, which is Jupiter, but also the reality of it and the seriousness of it, which is Saturn. Going to be talking a lot about that next year, but for you, it's definitely a plus, and it's definitely a step forwards and positive energy to tap into. And last but not least, Lilith and Uranus are going to be together for the whole month, and in Taurus, and that is your, you could say, that is your 6th house of your day-to-day life, your work, your health. So there is something, Uranus is about freeing yourself up. Lilith is definitely about raw energy. It's about the feminine energy that knows what it wants, and that is very, it goes after their desires. If you link this Lilith and Uranus together, it's definitely about wanting to free yourself up and to be wild. Absolutely. And next month, it's going to be even more important. I'm going to mention that when Mars joins the club. But for you, on what level is this freeing up and this being, wanting to be wild but free? It's on your day-to-day life. 6th house is your work as well. So there is, when you're having had those, when work is going not well for you, and there is new fresh energy coming in for sure. And definitely with this Jupiter Saturn in the 3rd house, you're going to have new plans. You're going to have new, a very different communication and style that you're going to have. And also a more positive, hopeful narratives that you're going to say to yourself, which is important if you want to make changes in a good way. But definitely I'm going to talk about that next month a bit more. But this is energy that is about to come there, that is entering your life, and that can help you to free yourself up when it comes to more authenticity, when it comes to your work, when it comes to your day-to-day routine. Having said that, what a month for you. What a month. Interesting month. Make the best out of it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you also for all the support that you've given me throughout the year, and this channel is growing so fast at the moment. I'm really, really loving it. It gives me energy. Thank you for your energy, and all the best to you, and see you soon. Bye bye.